Questions with Nate Chappell, Finn Hammond, and Johnny Fisher.
The way the several questions work is that basically, we found a machine in the woods called the Questionator 5000 that was evidently engineered to generate infinite, very silly questions. And Johnny, Finn, and I have dedicated our lives to answering them all one by one by one. See, there's 3 ones there and there's 3 ones here. Me, Johnny, and Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Who's one? Who's number one?
Who's number one? Well, I'm P. So I guess I'm number one. Johnny,
P?
we know
Oh,
what
yeah,
you
I
are.
see.
You're Boop Doo. Finn?
I'm 3,
Yeah,
which is a combination of
What's
both.
diarrhea?
Yeah. We all agree on that. That's
Yeah,
what.
of course
3
we
is.
do. This is part of our. Remember when we set up the LLC?
Okay,
This is part of like our governing document. Like governing.
we signed a thing.
We all signed a thing, a sacred thing.
Now, did we?
I signed it, but I didn't agree on it.
Do you think
Yeah, he was frowning when he signed it, but I don't think he understands that doesn't matter. Just because you look sad about it doesn't change anything. It is still legally binding.
right? And even if you read a frowny phrase with your signature,
Oh no, actually, if he wrote a frowny face, it would actually change. It would give him it would give him like the legal right to complain a lot. It wouldn't change like what we did, but he could just complain about it constantly and remind us that he forgot that he dissented. He's like, "Well, I didn't like this. I didn't vote for this." He keeps saying every time anything happens. I'm like, I wanted to tell you guys something. There was a smell under my porch, but I found out it was a possum. It was very large,
Yeah, that's
Like-
gross.
very large. Getting smaller, but still, getting bigger temporarily. But
Yeah, it bloat.
but it was like 15 feet under the porch.
You'd have to really climb under there.
I had to
scoop
climb
it
under
out.
there on my tummy, and so I stuck. I had a very long plank next to me, so I just scooted that under it, and then put a rake on top of it, or like past it, and and then kind of pinched them together and pulled them out.
Nice, good job. Good job.
I know it went much smoother than I thought it was going to go. It was still horrible and disgusting, and like
Sure. It's
maggots, so many maggots.
ugh.
I took one of our tablecloths for several questions. I mean, we have it's from the wedding, so we have like a bunch of them. I used one of them to wrap the body up.
Aw,
You gonna keep it?
Yeah.
Tablecloth.
buried.
Well, I do.
Buried out
I
back.
have kept it so far. It's
put it
still
in
in
the
the
freezer.
garbage.
Okay. Get it? You're not used to wasting a perfectly good tablecloth.
Carcass.
Oh, it's that.
Oh.
Oh,
Or
no,
that.
that's true. Yeah, it was. It wasn't just playing.
Oh, right. It's
Yeah.
possums.
Yeah. No,
What
it was for real.
They're for
And
real.
all the maggots start laughing.
I mean, it
It's like the
started out as
possum-
playing,
Right.
but then no one realized, and it just
it
ended
really
up starving to death.
it really committed to the bit.
That'd
That's one
be
thing
amazing.
that's what they say about possum. Like that's why they're so good at playing dead, is because they have such a strong commitment to the bit.
And they thrive in comedy.
Very dedicated.
Well, they thrive in comedy partially because they're nocturnal, so they're like it's their morning when they're going to these open mics and stuff.
Word, yeah.
So they're fresh.
Yeah,
Yes,
and they're
ready
and
to get
people
the
like.
day.
I feel like people kind of feel bad for possums because they're not ready for the night. I feel like because they got I don't know, something about them seems a little pathetic, right? Because they're kind of uggos in a cute way.
Yeah, for sure.
Like this is why Johnny's gets so much play at our shows. At the end of the show, it's my show, but like when we're doing autographs and stuff and the meet and greet afterwards, there's always a line for Johnny's.
There's a lie.
Yeah, a huge line for Johnny's.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah,
I just love my penmanship.
Yeah, your penmanship is really TDF.
You're
Let me
giving
die
honor.
for.
Mm,
Oh, I
You're
see.
like that. Yeah. That's
I'm going to stab you in the heart with a quill pen. It's gonna, just for the dramatic irony. Enough possum talk. Let's answer some questions.
What is the deepest hole you've ever seen?
Well, does the Grand Canyon count as a whole?
I think so.
That
Or is
was
it
my
just
answer,
more of
John.
like a... Oh, well, I've seen it.
Get your own hole.
I used to dig holes when I was a kid.
What's the biggest hole
in
you
the
ever
backyard.
dug?
What's the diggest hole you ever
You know what
bugged?
I said? Did I say diggest?
No,
Did you say diggest?
I did say diggest.
What's the diggest hole you've ever bugged?
Well, the
What's the
buggiest
beepest,
hole.
What's the beepest hole you've ever bugged?
It was probably like beep 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 beep.
Oh,
beep.
okay, great.
Yeah.
This is our computer, like our electronics segment of the show, where we just speak to all this because there's like smart appliances now and stuff. So they're like downloading stuff and listening to stuff while they do their dishes too. Like the dishwasher is like downloading a podcast to listen to while they do the dishes, just like I used to.
And it's like beeping. They like.
Yeah, there's
some
some,
beeps.
well, they like it all, because they have picked up some of our language from being in our house and us.
Right,
They do
right.
speak sometimes.
Well, and
Some
you
of
have to they have to know English because I tell them. They have to respond to our voice commands.
Right.
That's right.
So they listen to This American Beep.
This American bleep. they're all just
This American
that.
Beep.
My favorite bleep, the true crime.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those are the most broad.
They're
Podcasts.
women. So,
yeah, they're broads.
yeah, okay.
It's
Well,
one of the most
I guess
broad
we-
podcasts.
I guess we just have to disagree. Johnny's shaking his head and saying, "I didn't agree to this," and he's allowed to.
That's a little too spicy, John.
So what did you say? What's the question? Where am I?
Big
Duh,
holes.
Yeah, big holes. So Grand Canyon, yeah, good one. I've never seen that one. In
I
person.
did briefly. It wasn't very very long. I mean, it was like we caught it right at sunset, so we probably had like 10-15 minutes.
It doesn't go away after that.
They
No,
close-
but it
they
gets harder to
close it up.
see.
That's true.
They put a
Yeah,
tarp
they
over
kick
it.
you out.
They put a tarp over it. They fill it in.
Yeah, put a
There's.
bunch of sand in there.
Do you think that's the deepest hole though? Like I know it probably.
I mean,
is.
I don't know. There's probably some in the ocean that could be deeper.
Right, but
know?
yeah.
We just don't know.
I'm sure the Mariana Trench.
What
I don't know
about
where that is.
Oh no, that was just my 8th grade art teacher.
Mrs. Trench? My hand's covered in glue. That's what you said it, but that's not what it was covered in.
What do you mean?
I mean, it was covered in
Clay?
clay. You're messing with clay when you shouldn't have been. How about now? I would be reticent to call the Grand Canyon a hole because it's too wide.
It's
Do you
a
think
crevice.
that's fair?
Well,
Not-
I wouldn't even call it a crevice. It's a canyon.
Crevasse?
Oh yeah, I would call it a crevasse. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I
guess
feel
it's
like
a
it is
canyon.
kind of a hole. It is
Yeah, it's
like
probably
it's a
like that,
groove more than a hole.
Yeah, it's a groovy canyon.
Groove is in my
Crevice.
mouth. What?
in the desert.
Okay, let's take that away. Do you have any other deep holes you've ever seen? There's some like when I don't know if you've just like ones that are like construction sites that are deep underground basement type things. Or like when I helped build the Area 51. Never mind. I gotta look and we'll
There's
cut
a
that
hole
out.
there.
I don't know if you're allowed to talk
Yeah,
about
we'll
that.
have to cut that out. Sorry, I looked up at Johnny and saw his glasses and remembered that. Oh yeah, we covered that up in the 70s, or 60s.
I saw in California, there's these mine shafts that they did.
Mm-hmm.
They're really deep. They feel. I don't think they're as deep as the Grand Canyon, but they feel really deep because they're very narrow, and you have to go down on a bungee cord.
Wait, you went down one of these?
Yeah, you can. You don't have to. There's stairs, but
Oh, I meant like you don't have to do this. You don't have to participate in this.
yeah, exactly. You can choose not to.
Like, don't worry, you're not you're not gonna get called up to do this or anything.
Yeah, there's no.
You could tell I was worried.
there's
Like,
no,
what? When? We have to do this?
You'll get a letter from the government.
It's like jury duty, mind duty. It's kind of your mind craft. And you get lowered in.
Yeah, you get. You can choose. You can pay to go down to rappel down.
Wait, so you
So
pay
not
to
like
rappel
this-
down, but it's free if you take the stairs? That's
Yes.
fucked up.
Or I think you have to pay to get in. Because
Seems like it should be. You should have to pay to access the stairs.
It'd be cool if it was like a little
So, like-
bucket or something they'd lower you down in.
Oh yeah. I thought you meant for pissing and shitting. 'Cause I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
yeah. What if I'm rappelling down? and I have to pee. What am I supposed
Yeah,
to do?
they
So
put a bucket
that's it.
underneath you.
You could have one bucket
Yeah.
there and one bucket that you're riding in.
Right.
Like a bucket with a maybe there's a tube coming out of that bucket that goes into a bucket below that,
Mm.
or just sprays like a fine mist, or even a good mist.
Wait, what would that achieve?
It would disperse the pee without having it land on anybody exactly,
Uh,
or
The
at
walls
least
nice and shimmery.
yeah, yeah, and it like almost makes it airborne, so that you get all the benefits of my pee without having to taste it as much, but you smell like it.
right.
It's like you get to smell like it without having to eat it.
Yeah, really feel it.
You got to feel it. And it's also good if you're kind of hot. It's just refreshing. Although my pee is pretty hot, but I wonder if there's a way you could make it, like pass it through some sort of ice chamber, like how a water bong. If you put like ice in one of the chambers, it cools the smoke down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I
So
mean-
we need a chamber, 2 buckets.
We need a bong. We need 2 buckets, a bong, an avocado, and ice pick.
You can make a gravity bong out of a bucket.
Yeah,
Dude, you can make a bong out of anything.
dude, you can make a bong out of anything if you try
Not
hard enough with
you
that
can.
attitude.
It's true.
But-
Okay. So let's just make a bong. Let's forget this other part and get to work on this bong. Okay. Meet back here in like an hour.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys. Bye. Click. Let's answer another question.
How many ants are you afraid of?
Okay, there's 2 ants that I'm afraid of, and one is related to my mom, and one is related to my dad.
Oh, I should tell you. I get a printout of these, and it's actually spelled like the insect way, not the
I see.
not like
Mine is a U.
Viv. Yeah, you're not involved in this. Minus you.
Okay. Oof. I don't have a grasp of how many ants look like what, but
That is true.
and I'm
That's
kind of
right.
mostly afraid of them because they're gross.
So like
Is there
one is
bugs?
just as gross. It's like not that significantly less gross than 100. Oh
mean,
no.
if you're
That's a
gonna-
good question. Now,
If you get enough of them, they'll form into something like a big, I don't know, bigger
Monster.
ant.
Like a big giant
person-shaped.
ant. It's,
Yeah.
they're kind of like GoBots or whatever. Transformers more than meet the
still-
eye.
Linked to each other.
Um,
Make bridges.
That's true. That's just like this country could use a little more of that.
Mm-hmm. A little solidarity.
Making
ant-shaped,
bridges.
a bridge made out of
camaraderie.
ants.
Yeah, making a huge ant. If I was running for office, that would be my platform. Let's make America an ant again.
Let's make it.
Make
one-
America a giant ant. Mega. Yeah, we got it. This is perfect. Wow, this is really good. I'm glad that we had this conversation.
I've never been in a region where they have the ants that can attack you.
Oh.
Do they have those?
I guess
in
they can all
Wisconsin?
attack you if they want to.
Well,
Yeah, what do you
wait,
mean?
Just like like fire ants and stuff.
Oh, sure. They want to attack you.
Do fire ants just want to attack you?
Yeah, I mean, they love it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's funny if you watch like nature documentaries about fire ants. When you zoom in, you can see they're smiling when they're
Just rubbing their
attacking
little hands
people.
together before.
Yeah, they're smiling, and when they're not attacking people, Big
No.
frown.
Frowning, big frowns. Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's how you can tell. It's just like science. You can tell that way.
Yeah.
But you got to zoom in. We didn't know it for a long time because we just didn't have the right lenses.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, we've been filming them, but not
Right, just like
Couldn't see
with
their
like,
smile.
the resolution wasn't high
right.
enough.
So you couldn't see they were smiling. They're just like, oh, they have like tiny blurry faces.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, yeah, that's what I would no wait. That's what I
Yep,
would
answered that. That's what I would do.
do.
I would smile with a fire ant.
I think I wouldn't be afraid like if a bunch of normal ants climbed over me and I don't think I'd be I guess I would be afraid. But I wouldn't be afraid of them
Is
hurting
that
me.
fear? Yeah, is that fear or just like disgust? Disgust.
Exactly.
Is that fear or disgust? Disgust. Yes, because I know what you mean. You're not afraid of a specific outcome
Right.
or any outcome, except the outcome. Like the outcome is the thing that's happening. The outcome you're worried about is a bunch of ants crawling over you. That has, Whereas if it was a bunch of bees, I feel like there would be a different.
Yes.
You would be You would be both grossed out by the fact that there's bugs on you.
I'd be
But
afraid
also-
of my reputation as a guy who isn't covered with bugs.
Yeah,
would be
right.
damaged.
Well, and not to mention you're on your other podcast, No Bugs with Finn Hammond.
That's right. Yeah.
Or it's a feature. It's not. It's a bug, not a feature.
That's right.
That's one of your
You don't-
your
It's a
favorite
bug, not
segments.
Oh yeah.
Instead of
I
feature,
couldn't do
not a
that
bug.
anymore. I have to make an apology episode.
I will say that it could be good for your engagement, though, to like have it like a scandal, and then you can do a notes app thing first before you can release the video, before you can find the right words.
Right.
We do a notes app apology to post right away to get out ahead of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Because Johnny and I have been wanting to talk to you about this. Your brand is kind of stagnant.
Yeah. People don't want to watch no bugs.
No, because bugs are gaining in popularity, and it's like, I think having a strong opinion and like addressing it in this way, and maybe showing a little nuance around it, would be like a good thing for this woke, the new woke culture we're in.
Okay. Well, yeah. Maybe I'll open the doors to bugs.
Yeah, and then maybe after that, women, we'll talk about it. Okay. Next question. Wait, is there a next question? Do we have to ask? Mine is mine. We never answered the question at all. You don't care.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be scared. I would be
guess
afraid of
unless they're-
100,000 like ants.
Mm.
But would I be? Yeah, I don't know. I think
They're
I would
strong,
be. It'd be
right?
like a flood.
Hmm.
Like if there was just too many bugs to deal with. It's not anything specific about the bugs. If there's too much anything moving through a space, it would be a problem. I feel like. And if they were gonna turn into a big robot.
I used to have to sweep so many times a day. I don't know, probably like 3 or 4. And each time I would get a gigantic pile of ants. Like literally, like if you were to sweep a floor that, I don't know, and you imagine a big pile of dirt, it would just be all ants. And it would look like that, except it'd be moving.
Yeah.
And
Where was
it's,
this?
when I lived in Florida. It's, the house I lived in was apparently right on top of an anthill. So lots of ants every day.
Yeah, we've had ant attacks in this house, but not quite that bad, but pretty bad. Pretty like if a bit of rice gets under a towel on the counter for a little bit, then you lift that towel up, it's like, uh-oh,
Ants. Wow.
ant party. And then
They're trying to get dry.
and then I have to get my tiny little gun out.
Pew pew.
Have you ever used one of those salt guns for flies? Have you ever seen those? You can shoot flies with these little salt pellets.
That's fun.
Yeah,
That seems like it would be hard to do.
also seems kind of mean. What are the chances you're going to get a kill shot?
Yeah, or get even close. They're so fast.
Well, actually, I'll tell you what. I don't need it because I catch them. I'm really good at catching flies with my chopsticks. Just kidding. I use a fork and knife.
Use a butcher knife.
No, I catch them with my hand.
Okay, okay.
I'm really good
But
at it.
shooting them with a gun,
That would be hard.
there used to be this chalk you can get. For some reason, it was just at the Asian market, but it was for ants. And if you drew a line on the ground, the ants wouldn't cross it, and you might even die on it.
So it was
For
a
real, for
poison
real.
chalk.
Was it poison chalk or was it just?
I think it was
I like
like
that you're calling it chalk, like it's for kids.
right, right. It was like a stick made of something that you'd rub on the ground, and it would
What-
leave a.
Stick of poison.
And
Yeah,
it was
did you ever try it
poison
as a deodorant?
or
It was poison or
Yeah.
deterrent. Is that what you're saying?
or like sharp, like it cut them up. Is that
Mm-hmm.
absurd to think?
It does sound a little absurd.
Okay.
That it's something. Well, aren't you putting something flat on the ground? How would that be sharp?
Like
Would it?
like
What if it was
in
sticky?
a microscopic level. Yeah,
Oh,
maybe it was sticky.
sticky, but that wouldn't really repel anybody. That would just catch them.
There were a few that got caught, but then a few were repelled. And maybe ants just know when someone's dead, so they're like, "Oops, let me turn around."
They're screaming, "Don't come in here!
Yeah,
Turn around!
I feel like they do.
Stuck! I'm stuck!
I
Kurt,
can feel my.
Turn around!
You get stuck too.
Tell the others!
Not to cross
late
this
for me.
line.
That's how it goes. I
There
feel like-
is no you or me. We're a collective consciousness. We don't operate like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. So keep the rest of me out of here. Okay. I guess this isn't such a big deal then. Yep. I should have done two different voices.
Kind
I'm
of like
sorry
losing
that
a
they
skin
have such
cell.
Yeah.
Or like a
Well,
hair.
they probably do have the same voice. One has a Brooklyn accent. Hey, leaving a trail of pheromones here. I don't know what
Do
they
you think that's true?
don't. They leave a trail so that other ants can follow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I
I've
do.
heard
I
that.
forgot what we were talking about, honestly, if it looked like I wasn't following or I wasn't being supportive. It's because I couldn't figure out, I couldn't know, I forgot what I was saying yes to. So I couldn't even approach the end. I was like, let's try to retrace this. I cannot and I will not. That is my solemn vow to you. Next question, please.
If not spheres, what shape should planets
Not
be?
a sphere. Okay, so there's nothing to sphere but sphere itself, first of all.
That is true.
Let's see.
Is obtuse
I don't know.
shape?
I don't know any. No, it's not. But if it was, you would be.
Mm.
Let's see. Obtuse is just the way an angle is.
Mm.
Um,
Like acute.
acute. Yes, it's the opposite of acute. Angle. Right? Wait, I'm saying obtuse. What are you saying? Oblong?
I did not say oblong.
You said obtuse?
I could. Obtuse.
Yeah. Okay. I would say, what are the other shapes called? Does anybody know the other shapes besides cone and
Triangle.
cube? Or, I guess cone, but triangle isn't a 3D shape.
Um, Yeah.
Pyramid.
pyramid.
Yeah, I suppose.
Star.
They already have those.
This one's shaped like your hand if you trace it. Or,
Oh,
Turkey.
yeah, the turkey shape.
Idiots. I mean, a cube would be pretty cool. Because then it would be like a nice compromise between the flat earthers and the sphere earthers.
Oh, it would,
Get
yeah.
along.
'Cause it's like
I
it
want-
would go around, but it would also have flat parts. And like going around that corner would be fun, eh?
I like it would.
Oh, yeah.
I like this.
What would
That
happen?
would be
Would gravity just shift?
Well, I mean, no, because it would still act as a sphere if you're spinning. You know, it's
Would
like,
you get
in fact,
cut?
if you were, depending on where you were, you'd constantly, I think, everything would be changing as you're spinning, because you wouldn't be on the outside, you wouldn't be on a solid path. You would be going closer to the middle and farther from the middle.
yeah.
So if you're like
You
near
think-
the edge, you'd like feel it more.
Yeah, right. If you're right in the middle, I guess you wouldn't. You know, like right in the middle of one of the sides.
Do you think it would spin fast at certain moments and slower at others? So it's like you'd have really long seasons and really quick seasons.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah, you'd have
Or
sudden
days, I guess, maybe.
changes.
It depends, I guess. It depends on how it was tilted. Because then if it was tilted to the side, then, or either way, I guess, if you were out on the corner, like on a corner, as opposed to just a side edge, you would be way out the whole time, though, actually. So as you rotated, if it did rotate, you would still be in the same place. You wouldn't go in and out, would you? If it was spinning, on its axis, not because at first I was imagining a cube sitting flat like a Rubik's cube on a table and spinning.
Yeah.
But that's still
Could
that
spin
would
on
be
a point.
But you're saying, but if
either
it
way
was-
though.
if the
Oh, no, I see
axis
what
was
you're saying.
corner to corner,
Then I don't think that would happen. Is that true?
what would it? It would definitely.
Because you would be at the same distance away from the center at all times. That wouldn't change.
I see.
Whereas it would change if it was tilted flat. If it was not tilted. If it was rotating on its side instead of up and down. Or you know what I'm saying? And on a diagonal
Yeah.
on the tip. Spinning like a top instead of spinning flat.
I would like when I think about it, I'd imagine it would be different, but yeah, maybe it would just be the exact same.
I think it would be. It would just be, but it would be different for every. It would be. It would be more significantly different. That you would have a wider.
If it's the case that it changes based on how far away you are,
But I just mean yes, but I don't think that wouldn't vary. But it would be a wide array of available distance from the middle of the Earth. In other words, like because of how it's shaped, you could, if you were out on that wide corner, your year would be longer, or your time would, or whatever. Like it would take longer to get around that significantly than if you were right in the middle of one of the, or right in towards the
center
top
of the
or bottom
square.
edge. Then you would be traveling much more slowly versus the Earth, which does that, but not quite as much. Not as much, I don't think. But maybe it does. I don't know. I'm having a hard time visualizing this.
Isn't it? I have a bunch of questions. Like it's a good question.
Oh, but but I don't think it's a question for today because none of us are, let's face it, smart enough. Let's contact our mathematician friends. Let's get Matt Damon and Ben Affleck on the phone, or at least Matt Damon. Let's get Ben for color, but we'll talk to them and see if not right now. Sorry, disconnect. Hang up on. But because that's all the questions that we have for today. That's going to be a different day. Okay. Get out there, get curious, ask questions, and if you love the show so much, why don't you marry it? But first, introduce it to your friends. Rate it, review it, mark it with B, and put it in the oven for Finn and Johnny and me. And for Finn and Johnny, I'm me, Nate. And this is Several Questions.
Thank you for listening to Several Questions, a production of Wolf Out Radio. Click on the link in the show notes for more Wolf Out shows.